language is spoken in Prayagraj?
So Hindi is there, and along with that, there are different dialects in different regions.
Which dialects are spoken by the villagers around Allahabad?
So some of them speak Bhojpuri is also prevalent in most of the part, and there is also Awadhi. Some people they speak. There is also a dialect called Allahabadi dialect that is also very prevalent in Prayagraj.
And Bhojpuri is spoken in many other countries of the world also. Are you aware of the countries where Bhojpuri is used by the people?
No, sir. I'm sorry. I'm not aware about that.
You don't know about any of the countries?
No, sir. I think I'm more probably if I could take a guess, it could be countries like Nepal, which is closer to the border of Uttar Pradesh and Bihar.
Okay. Your preference for foreign service is very low, 6th.
Yes, sir.
Why?
So actually my preference for the service is the Indian Administrative Service and the Indian Police Service. Apart from that,
I understand, but why foreign service is so low?
So, but based on my limited knowledge, I have arranged because I had to give preference to different services. So accordingly, I have placed first and second is the main preference. Beyond that, I have just based on the knowledge I had about the services, I have ranked them in that order.
Okay. Which institutions in the world are called Bretton Woods institutions?
Okay, so these are the institutions that have been established at the Bretton Woods Conference, which includes the IMF, then it is the World Bank, and then the later World Trade Organization was formed as a successor of GATT. That was the I cannot recall the full form of that.
Okay, where are they located? Their headquarters?
So headquarters. Sorry, I need to read about that. I cannot recall.
And what about the World Bank? Do we have any person of Indian origin officiating there at the top level?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware about that.
Okay. Have you also heard about Financial Stability Board?
FSB. Yes, sir, I have heard about the Financial Stability Board. So this basically looks after the... So I've heard about it, but I need to read. I'm not aware.
What about World Economic Forum?
World Economic Forum. Yes, it is an international or multilateral organization that looks across the economy of the world, and it basically provides information related to that only.
Is it an agency of the UN?
No, sir, it is not an agency of UN.
So what kind of institution it is?
It's an independent autonomous institution.
Okay. And why they are in news?
So I need to read about it. I'm sorry.
Do they have their annual conference sometimes in January?
So I'm not aware about that. I will need to read about it.
Okay. And you like playing badminton?
Yes, sir. Recently I have developed an interest and I'm trying to explore this sport.
Can you tell us many of the famous badminton players from Uttar Pradesh?
So from Uttar Pradesh...
Names of 2-3 players?
So if I'm not wrong, Saina Nehwal.
Is he from Uttar Pradesh?
Sorry, so I think I just know some prominent badminton players in general, like Prakash Padukone, Saina Nehwal.
I'm talking about players from Uttar Pradesh.
No, sir, I'm not aware specifically from Uttar Pradesh.
My final question. What's the difference between E. coli and B. coli?
So these are two different strains of the bacteria that... So exact difference I'm not aware about.
Anyway, thank you.
Shakti, you are a student of PSIR. Okay. So tell me, what is the difference between a federation and a confederation?
So federation a federation is basically an arrangement where the states they come together. There can be two types of federation: coming together federation and holding together federation. Coming together federation, the best example is USA, where 50 countries they have come together to form a federal unit. While holding together federation, India is a good example of that. Apart from that, confederation, if I talk about, the example can be European Union, where several countries, though they are sovereign in its own being,
India is said to be quasi-federal.
Yes, sir.
Why so?
Because the Indian constitution have both the federal as well as the unitary features that are there. There are federal features like the 7th schedule, where the power between the center and state is properly divided. And apart from that, we also have the bicameral legislature at the center.
What do you understand by confrontational federalism? And do you think in recent times it has become a defining feature of Indian federalism? Confrontational federalism.
Yes, I would not say that it has become a defining feature, but however, this is a term which is used in a derogatory sense, which basically implies the difference in opinion that is going on between the center and state, basically because of the office of governor, like we are watching, because of the issues, especially in the states where...
when a bill is passed by the state legislature, what options does the governor have in front of him?
So the governor has the power to give assent to the bill, can send the bill for the reconsideration, can also reserve the bill for the presidential consideration.
So only 3 options are there or 4 options are there?
And can also reject the bill, give the assent, withhold the assent, or it can return it for reconsideration or send it back to the president for the consideration.
Can the governor keep it pending?
Constitutionally this should not be done because Article 200 directly says commands the governor to give the assent to the bill or react on that as soon as possible.
Okay, Shakti, tell me, there has been this trouble in our neighborhood where India is being accused of being a bully by one of our neighbors. Do you agree with this viewpoint?
No, sir, I will not agree with that India is being seen as a bully, because India has always considered the neighboring countries, especially the smaller.
We consider the neighborhood to be our backyard. That makes us a bully.
Not a backyard, sir. I will not call it a bully. However, India has tried to project itself as leader especially in the Indian Ocean region, and is trying to establish its stronghold and emerge as a net security provider. For this, India has been continuously engaging with these countries, and at times this stand of India is being looked upon as given the term that is called as the Big Brother syndrome, where India is trying to.
Okay, what was Operation Ajay and where was it conducted?
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall right now.
Now Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiniyam has been passed, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you think this measure is too little, too late?
Sir, but even if it is late, I think these kind of concrete steps are very important to ensure the participation of the women in the political sphere, because whatever bills or whatever laws that are made in the country should have the women centered.
When will it be implemented?
So after the census of 2026 and the new delimitation when it will be conducted, after that it will be implemented.
My final question to you, because you come from Uttar Pradesh.
Yes, sir.
And Uttar Pradesh is known for bulldozer justice.
Yes, sir.
So how is justice or bulldozer justice different from justice?
Sir, in my opinion, bulldozer justice is basically a very confrontational approach. This should not be adopted because everything has a procedure. Through law, it should be taken up. However, the government has been taking this step, but according to government, it is basically done on the buildings, etc., that have been done illegally.
Do you think there is an element of collective punishment in this?
Yes, sir, but this should be avoided.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hello, Shakti. Good morning. My first question is, since you have lived in Banaras, right? What is the historical significance of Banaras city?
Banaras is basically considered to be the spiritual capital of Uttar Pradesh because of the presence of various spiritual pilgrimage sites like the Kashi Vishwanath temple is there. We also have a Shakti Peeth there, that is known as the Vishalakshi temple. Apart from that, the Ghat, that is, since it is located on the bank of river Ganga, the Ghats also hold a huge significance there. So that is why it has been considered as a spiritual capital.
Okay. List some of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites from UP.
Ma'am, one is the Taj Mahal, Fatehpur Sikri. I think I can recall only 2, right?
Alright. Which city in UP is known as Nath Nagar?